Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the HomeBiz Startup TV weekly show on how to start, run, and grow your own home business. And I'm Jane Gardner, and I'm talking to you live. And we're going to be talking about strategy and systems today. Today is all about your strategy for your business. We're going to be talking about let's have a look at the slide here. Your business strategy in terms of your business plan. First off, we have a look at your goals for what you want the business to be, your 1 year, 3 year, and 5 year goals, as well as your vision for your for your business. And that's the first episode. And then in business systems, I go and have an overview of the type of business systems we'll be looking at in the episode, because these systems will help to free up your time so that you can spend more time getting more clients or having more free time. So let's go have a look now at your business strategy. So on Strategy Sunday, we'll be talking about your business and your strategy for putting together your business, as well as what you're doing in your business at the time of your listening. So during your, as well as during the business, as well as, because you're always doing strategy when it comes to your business, because the environment outside changes, time changes, your life changes. So you always need to have to be looking at strategy and adapting it to the times they are changing. So as I mentioned before, I like to think of your business as a stream, and that it flows, it can trickle, it can change direction, it can surge and get blocked, but it can never go back. So what we're going to do is have a look at some of the things that we're going to be looking at. So for the overview on Strategy Sunday. So I thought we would start at the very beginning as to not so much why you have your business, but what the vision is for you and your business. Give it a bit more detail so that you have it to look at and wonder about, as well as when you're looking at your strategy as you think about your goals. So we'll be looking at vision and goals next week. And what we'll be doing is looking at your goals for your first year in business, your third year in business, and up to your fifth year in business. And I have a worksheet for that, and you can work with next week, but you can also download it now and look at your goals for each period of time. Because as I mentioned, things change very quickly, especially on the internet. So we need to always be thinking about our goals and changing them as we can, and as things come along that change it for us. And once we have our goals of what our income we want, what kind of lifestyle we want, what other things in our lives we have to consider when we're looking at our goals. When we have our income, then we go backwards from our goals and ask ourselves, well, how much do we make a year, a month, a week in order to have that goal and for the year? And then you have to look at the kinds of things that you can put into your business that will give you that kind of income in your business. And then you have to look at various challenges in your business, whether it's competitors, or whether you know where your customer is, whether you know exactly what your values are, and whether you're going to have a website or not. So you look at a lot of things in your business plan, and we'll have a brief look at that, because as you know, we're looking at customers in World Domination Wednesday, and we're looking at your brand and your website on Tuesday. So you can put this all together when you're thinking about your business plan. And we'll go over what a rough type of simple business plan might be, so that you can get some idea on the things that you have to look at. And then after that, we'll look at some of the business trends that have been brought out in 2016. With the internet, things change very quickly. About 2015, mobile became a priority for business, and so you have to consider mobile now for your business as well. The customers are becoming more empowered in how they are going out and looking for businesses now that they have the mobile ability to look at business and check it out, as well as be more verbal in terms of their recommendations and their critiques of businesses, etc. And then we're going to just look at how you can adapt quickly in a business by looking at your basics, principles, and just looking at it every so often in order to change quickly with your business. And what else are we going to look at? We're going to look at how to keep up with the times, basically, by getting an education and training, and how now it's very different, especially with advertising. Now it's not so much branding your content as being a content brand. So these are 4 or 5 of principles that I wanted to discuss as well over the next year. And I'm sure we'll be talking to many experts as well as the time comes along. But I thought I'd just do an overview as we start out with Strategy Sunday. So I do have a sign-up sheet that you can get by subscribing at http://jgtips.com/SSUNDAY, or we like to call that S Sunday W, where you can download a 1 to 3 to 5 year goal worksheet they can start working on. And I also have a process on there on how to work back to see what kind of money you have to make by weekly, monthly, and quarterly. And we can go over that next week, as well as looking at your vision and seeing how your vision can affect your goals in strategy for your business. So this will be very interesting. Even if you've started your business and you're looking at changing your strategy, something's not working, we talk about that and how to reassess what's not working and moving into a different direction, as well as for those who haven't started a business, who are thinking of getting a business and want to have a look at if it's possible. They can look at the strategies that you can have, that you could make $100,000, $500,000, or $1 million a year. Now, I'm not promising anything, of course, but it all depends on the type of business that you have, of course, of your own, and how hard you want to work at it. But also, there's other ways that you don't have to work as hard in order to get the business that you want, that gives you the freedom of the lifestyle that you want. So it all depends on what your vision is for your business. Okay, and now we're going to be talking about an overview of the business systems that you'll have in your business that will help you save time and hopefully make you more money, because they will work for you while you are asleep, and also they will work for you while you're trying to go get more customers. So there's lead systems, your payment system, your computer system, getting it organized, all these kinds of systems. So let's go have an overview of all the systems that we can have and all the trainings that we will do over the next few months on business systems. Saturday. So it's Saturday today. And on Saturday, we're going to be talking about automating and organizing your business systems, so you can be making money instead of making work for yourself, and spending time on your business instead of spending time in your business, and getting closer to the dollars rather than just making overwhelm, trying to get everything done. So we're going to find ways to put systems into your business so that you can spend less time on your business and more time with your family. So we're going to have you save time for yourself and your family by doing this. And we're going to have a marketing system that'll be almost automatic, so you can spend more time with or get a deeper relationship with your clients by also having systems to keep track of your clients and how they're doing. So let's have a look at a few of the systems that we'll be talking about over this year. So in the Solopreneur Success Strategies System Saturday, we're going to be talking about organizing your computer. I know, it's one of those things nobody does, even me. But it does help to organize your computer and your website browser so that you know what is happening and where you can find things quickly. And especially if you have clients, in order to go and find the information that the client sends you, put it into folders, bookmarks, as well as getting business systems to track each client and also track your money. And also having a spreadsheet that will keep track of your income and expenses after you've planned out your goals for the month and the goals for the 6 months and the goals for your year and your vision. You can see how you're going and how many clients you need in order to go towards that vision. We'll also be looking at automating or systemizing your marketing. So that could include having social media set up so that you put all your posts into automated system and they go out, and all you have to do is interact with anyone who's making comments on your system of social media. And we can also look at automating the selling, or even just setting up the e-commerce for it to sell while you're out with your family. That's what the internet is all about, automating. And also we want to look at tracking your client and making sure they're progressing so that they're happy with you, and communicating with your clients by email, by newsletter. So we're going to be looking at a lot of things to be able to systemize in your business. And I wanted to mention that I didn't say who I was. So yes, this is Jane Gardner. And I forgot to tell you who I am in case this is the first time on the show. I work with my husband in our engineering structural business for the last 20 years. We live over in Western Canada, and we've traveled around the world, but we have lots of dogs and cats, and I'm an artist. And we're still working in our business, quite busy actually right now, and it certainly helps when we have a few of the systems set up for our business as well. So this could be for a home business that is in the local market even, as well as online. All these systems will work for each type of business. And so about 3 years ago, I went out onto the internet to see how I could help other people with their home business. And I've been working on getting some knowledge on the systems, because there's a lot of techie type things on the internet. I should make that into a meme. There's a lot of techie things on the internet. It's a simple way of saying, oh my goodness, all I wanted to do is sell my product. Now I have to learn how to create a sales funnel or an email list, or what is a shopping cart and why do I have to have it. So sometimes there can be a lot of overwhelm when you're in a business, and being able to put something into a system really helps to reduce that overwhelm, and of course helps you save time. For example, I have email lists that you're welcome to subscribe to, and now I gotta think of one. Well, you could go over to jgtips.com/mindset, and that's the show actually. Mindset Train is actually to sign up for a magazine. So anyway, I've got lots of systems in my business, so we can go over the ideas of that. But while I'm sitting here with you, someone could be signing up to my email list right now. And let's see. I don't think I have my link for my Jane Gardner email anyway. It's over on the homepage. My newsletter. I better set one up for that. Oh, and that's actually another thing we can talk about, redirect links and how you can monitor how you're doing with your, the one that I'm using right now is going very well. So I'm quite pleased with it. So that's just to get you all excited at what we're going to be talking about. So let's go back to me for just a second. So yeah, I thought at the very least we should be talking about systems in your business in order to help you save time so that you can actually work in your business and plan for the future. And in fact, Sunday, I'm still thinking I might do a strategy Sunday where we look at various business models and look at your business. No, I don't even say the word business plan. I know most people don't do them. They just wing it, but it's always good to have a vision for your business and goals. So I think I'll try and start that one as well. Anyway, so here we go. So let's see. I'm not sure where we'll start next week. I was thinking maybe we'll look at organizing your computer and some of the ways that you can make it so it's easy for you. I think if there has to be a contest, I think, for people on the internet where it's who's the quickest at finding a file that they put on their computer after about a week when they've forgotten where it is. That is actually a challenge, but I do have a secret weapon for that. But in the meantime, you should really organize your computer so that you don't have to figure out, oh, where was that file that I downloaded, etc., and maybe get some kind of system so that you can think, okay, this is what I usually do, so where is it? And yeah, I was doing that today, actually. I was looking for something that I had made in 2014. So luckily, I had my files folders set up so that there was a 2014 folder, and I put it up on my Google Drive, so it was actually off my computers, saving me some space. So that's what we'll be talking about next week, maybe. We won't be talking about Gmail and Google Drive and Google Sheets and Google Slides. That's the awesome system that we'll do the second one. I haven't outlined everything yet, but I thought, why not have one on Saturday as well? And when you can always listen to them any day, really, and watch them any day. So let's have a look at. We can also, as well as I'm probably going to be doing them. Yeah, I think I'll probably be doing them live-ish, like a screen, so that we can. It just feels like you're, in the action, and you maybe will absorb it better. So, for example, let's put a little text box in here, and we'll probably do some live stuff with on the screen. Not this simple, obviously. Prospect goes to the shopping cart. Yay! Let's get him to buy. Oop. Goes to shopping cart. And then he buys or doesn't buy. So let's see. I'm going to have to... sorry. I'm going to have to get my shapes already. So he's either going to buy... or he's not going to buy. I wonder if I think I have to do it. When you're working with Google Slides, it's fairly easy, but you have to get at the handle of it, especially if you've been using other software. But what's the great thing about Google Slides, of course, is it's off your computer and not using up your storage. So if he says yes, and if he says no, we're going to put a couple of choices in here. Right? And then we're going to say, let's have something awesome. There we go. Yay, he bought. So we'll put when the yes, you say, yay, they bought the sale, yay. And then no, you have to have a strategy or a system for no's. So let's put in another shape and just say, I have to put a text box in the shape. And this is I don't know, we'll call it a $7 product. I suppose I should go over all those words people use, like downsell and upsell and What was the one that I never knew what it was until someone actually said what it was? PPCs, pay-per-clicks. I'm not sure we'll be doing that on this show. So anyway, so that's the kind of thing we'll be doing, is doing live charts before that I plan out. Of course, I'm not going to do improv on the charts, otherwise we'll be here taking too long. But that really helps when you have a chart to remember that there's a yes and a no, and where are they going to go. So these are some of the systems that you can set up. Obviously, let's go back and have a look at the systems again. I mean, we can organize our computer and in our systems in our business. We have to track our finances so we know how we're doing. And we were just doing automating the selling, sort of creating a little sales funnel there. So these are some of the things that you can do, and they can be automatic so that you don't have to watch it every 5 minutes. And I wanted to mention my offer that is going to be coming up. It's called a 6-day intensive, where we get it up and we get it done. And I think I'll be doing it on the leads generation system by setting up Aweber email autoresponder and campaign. I can probably do that. We could probably do a variety, actually. I haven't thought about the 6 days, but basically it'll be you can come on live and watch me put it together with Aweber. But I think for 6 days we could probably do a few more things. We could probably even put in a lead page. I could show you how quickly it is to go from setting up an Aweber email and to a lead page, and then you've got basically that's a sales page type thing. So maybe we'll do that instead. So these are the and then this is at http jgtips.com/aweber, and that was jgtips.com/aweber. And as you're an early adopter and you're on there live with me, it'll be at a price that'll be less than what it would be if it was recorded and a program. But anyway, voila. From thinking about doing System Saturday, that was about 10 minutes. Well, it was 2 hours of working, and now it's half an hour of not. So thank you for listening. See you next week. Now, as you can probably guess, that is obviously not live shows. These are shows that I recorded in my first season of what is called Solopreneur Success Strategies. And I did that for people who are interested in getting these kinds of systems and businesses plan in their business as a solopreneur. But of course, we aren't all solopreneurs, and we aren't all working in a small business. We want to do a home business. So these are relevant to solopreneurs or even a home business. So let's implement the stuff that I was mentioning. If you subscribe to my list, I think I had in the first one, I had a goal setting, 1-year goal setting worksheet to use. So I better get that set up within the email subscriber list so that you can receive that and start working on that. And we'll see you next time. Hope you found that useful. Subscribe at http://HomeBizStartupTV.com, HomeBizStartup.com, at the business of at home business, or if you for shorthand, BOHB.com. Go over there and subscribe on the to get notices on when the next show is, or get any of the offers that I give you and downloads while being on the list. Thank you for listening, and see you next time.